All right, guys, here we are. We got it back to the house. Honestly, quite uneventful. I expected there to be some sort of problems with the car. It started right up, 153 days in an impound lot. It even, on the outside, it doesn't look too bad. A couple more sunspots than it had before. Some bird dropping stains, things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit, get it ready for daily driver. My wife is actually going to be driving this back and forth to work, hopefully tomorrow. So let's get after it. All right, this is the 2013 Fiat 500 that I retrieved from impound this morning. It sat for 153 days, and here is how it got there. The license plates on the car had expired in 2020. In 2021, when I went to put the car back in daily driver status, I went to the DMV to try to get my stickers updated and was told that there was something wrong with the registration and I needed to take it back to the car dealership I bought it from. At the time, I was working 6 days a week, driving 4.5 hours each way on Sunday and then 4.5 back on Friday or Saturday nights. And I did not have the time to go through and figure out the process. So what I did is I just kept driving. I made a few phone calls to the dealership. It seems like the ball kind of always stopped right there. Until October 16th or 17th of 2022, we were pulled over by some local cops off the side of the highway. We had stopped to get dinner at a McDonald's, and the cop looked at the license plate, tried to run it through his little computer system, and it didn't come up with anything. Didn't help any that the license plate sticker had expired in 2020. So they, of course, pulled me over. At first, they thought this was a stolen car with a counterfeit plate. Luckily, before they put the cuffs on, I was able to convince them to let me call some people to see if I can get this straightened out. I reached out to the car dealership. They unfortunately could not help me that day because the person wasn't there. So I called the bank. The bank was able to provide documentation that I had purchased the car illegally. I was making the payments on it. I was making the insurance. Everything was good on my end as far as we knew. So at that point, the cops became much more friendly, and we tried to figure out what we're going to do here. Unfortunately, they did not have much of a choice because the car was not titled in Illinois, because the plates were not in anybody's name, because the plates didn't belong to anything. They impounded the car. So it sat in a field next to a little pond for, I believe, 153 or 154 days, and I picked it up today. Believe it or not, after 153, 154 days, whatever, the little battery that's in it came from Walmart. It fired right up. It hesitated for a few rounds of cranking, but eventually it popped right off. I put it in reverse and then drove it home, the 45 minutes to an hour drive home. No new check lights, no new vibrations, no new noises. It kind of fantastic. I was not expecting that. There is some sun damage from it sitting where it was for as long as it was, but I'm going to address that with our lawyer, because we have lawyered up in this situation. I'm out a significant amount of money, and it was at no fault of my own. So we're going to see if we can't come up with a solution there. So with that, this is a new car to the channel. We may see some more videos of it. It's had some significant work done to it over the years. From my understanding, it came from 500 Madness. It was tuned by them. It's got some aftermarket exhaust, intakes. It's got, what else has it got? I'm told a bigger turbo. I have no way to verify that. It does have the pedal tuner thing. I think that's pretty much the list. So you guys want to see more of this car or not? We may end up trading it off. I don't like the fact that it's sat for 6 months. That's never good for a car. But let me know what you guys think. Have a nice weekend, and see you next time.